What's going on, everybody? Something a little different for you here, taking you away from the track, and let's break it down with some of the drivers here from the season. Joined first by Mitch Regedanz. Mitch, you guys had your first full year, 5-0 pro. You guys ended up second in Region 2 this year, but you guys didn't stop there. You guys were still running the hot farms. I guess let's just start right into it with kind of tell everyone who you are and where you're from.
I'm Mitch Regedanz from Salina, Ohio, so northwestern Ohio. So we're right off the Indiana-Ohio state line. We pull NTPA Region 2 with the 5-0, and then Darke County Hot Farm with the Hot Farm. So,
Yep. Mitch, you and I were talking before we got to recording here on the channel about how long you guys have been pulling, really. I think you said this is going to be your dad's like 25th year or something like that going into pulls.
Yep. Dad's been pulling since 01. I think he built his first tractor. And he's had quite a few. I think the Prostock will be his 8th tractor. I think he had a couple red ones in there, most of them green. This will be my 6th year pulling. I think I started in 2020 when Dad put me on the first hot farm that I ever drove. That was, other than the farm tractor at one of our local pulls, that was the first really pulling tractor I'd ever been on. So
yeah, absolutely. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? So
yep.
You and I were also previous discussions. You guys run Darke County Hot Farm, 510 cubic inch, same rules as your PPL and NTPA hot farms, right?
The only difference is actually our rules say we are allowed to be 540.
You are allowed to be 540.
We are allowed to be 540, but our tractors, they're all 510 because they were 540 at one time, but we've had to have them down since and redo them. So we made them 510 since we had to put new pistons and sleeves in them anyways. So, but then I don't know. We didn't see any. We tested it on the dyno. There was really no difference between them. So,
yeah. And you and I, we've really got to know each other the last couple of years, Midwest Winter Nationals specifically. Last year, you guys had a really good year in the hot farm side of things. You and I think you said Brandon Money Break.
Yep.
You ended up second. Brandon ended up winning it.
Yep.
You guys have your own class this year. Just kind of talk to us about what we could expect to see from you guys this coming winter.
Well, we're looking to do the same thing we did last year. My tractor, we're working on it and getting a new head, getting a new crank, because we ended up breaking the crank this year. So, but Brandon's tractor, he won Darke County points this year. That tractor is running really good. Brandon's really gotten comfortable in the seat of it. It's running really good. Expect good things out of it this winter, next year too. My tractor, we're working on it. I think our parts are about done, so I think we'll be in good shape for the winter. So plan on going to Cloverdale and Gordyville. So
yeah, we were looking at the sessions already, and it looks like Friday night you guys are going to be really busy because you've got your tractor with the Golden Demonstrator, you've got Brandon's tractor, but then you've got the newest addition to y'all's group. If I'm not mistaken, the Showstopper Pro came out of Missouri, right, from the Yark family.
Yes. Yep. It came from, that was its first owner, but we didn't buy it straight from them. Brad Campbell ended up buying it from Yarks. And
okay.
So Brad Campbell, the black diesel super stock tractor.
Yeah.
That's who he actually bought it from. He bought it from Yarks and then the first time he put it on the track, he ended up breaking it. And then yep. That was unfortunate, but then he bought some new parts for it. And I guess he just kind of lost interest and he started putting his time into the super stock. So he ended up getting rid of it. And then, so now we've got it. So
I did not realize that that had transitioned that way, because from what I saw, I never saw that Brad Campbell drove it to begin with.
Yeah, I never did either.
I never saw that. I just assumed it went straight from the ARCs right to you guys. But
Yep.
ironically, today, whenever I text you and ask you if you wanted to do this, it was right after seeing the Pro Pull-In League video
Yep.
from you guys in Nashville, Illinois at the end of the year. And I
Yep.
think it's safe to say the strides that you guys made from first run to the end of the year, you guys are now contenders to be right there. I mean, you guys obviously finished second in Region 2 with NTPA for a reason.
Yep. Yeah, the tractor's really running really good. We've still definitely got some more to do. It's a completely different animal from our hot farms. It's a new deal, but dad's been driving it most of the time, all the time. Basically, I only got to drive it once, but that's all right. It's his tractor. So, but,
it wouldn't hurt your feelings if you got to drive it a couple more times.
Oh,
though,
no, definitely not. Definitely not. It's a rush. I'll say it's a rush, but, no, he's been doing really good. He's been getting better in the seat of it and more comfortable every time. And we're making little tweaks on it every time, and it keeps getting better. So,
yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you this part of it. Why did you guys choose 5.0 right in front instead of going somewhere like 4.1? Because I know you guys are in Ohio. I mean, something like Light Pro. I know you guys have OSTPA around there. I don't know how many Darke County hot farms you guys have. I don't know the exact number of them.
Well, for starters, in hot farm, I think that not that dad was tired of hot farm. I think he was ready for something different. And we really like this 5.0 Prostock thing. We feel like, as far as durability goes, the way these motors are built in the 5-inch Prostock, they are built like a big Prostock, really, honestly. So they should last a long time, we really feel like. And yeah, there's a lot of controversy on the box turbo thing, but I don't know. We enjoy the class. We've really enjoyed getting to know the guys that run it with an NTPA, and we've actually gotten a fairly good relationship with Cody Yarrick. He's very knowledgeable with his tractor, and he's actually been very knowledgeable and very helpful for us, and a very good asset with this tractor. He has actually helped us a lot on this, and he's given us a lot of good information about it. And as far as numbers for the Darke County hot farm, we generally, there's a lot of times we'll have 10, 12, 15 tractors, but sometimes on the nights that there's NTPA polls and DPL polls, not necessarily PPL polls, but NTPA mostly, because Darren Bomber and the Bomber boys and Carringtons, they obviously will go to the NTPA polls before they go to the Darke County. But whenever there's a Darke County hook and there's no other overlaps on any other things, they'll come pull with us, and we really enjoy pulling with them. But and Dad really enjoys pulling with them too, but I think he was ready for something different. And this tractor, the Prostock, came up for sale, and between him and Bob Campbell, they bought the tractor, and now here we are.
That's been a lot of fun to watch from afar, for sure. So what can we look for from you guys going forward here? Are you guys going to stick to the Region 2 thing? I guess the other question is, did you guys apply for Farm Show and do you stick the intercooler on and the big charger on for the big dance in February, or not?
Nope. We aren't going to do that. No. The intercooler and the big turbo thing, I don't know. It
kind of defeats the purpose.
It's a lot, and it's a lot of extra cash that it takes to do that. I don't think, some people just don't realize how much more it takes to run big Prostock and actually be competitive. That is it's a really expensive class. And don't get me wrong, I know we're in tractor pulling, it's all expensive, but that big Prostock class it is, in our opinion, it has gotten out of hand, so far out of hand that It just, we can't do it.
Yeah.
We just simply can't do it. We've got, and time goes into it too. I mean, we're farmers, so we've got turkey barns, so we've got livestock. It just, we physically can't, we can't justify it. Just can't.
No. So you mentioned durability earlier. What are you guys seeing as far as your 5.0 motor goes, being still at the 680 cubes? Or wait, yes, six.
Yep,
Yeah, it
680.
is 680. I had to
We're
think about it
allowed
for a
680,
second.
but actually our motor is only 640. So that
Yeah.
way, if they decide to axe the 5.0 thing, which I think has actually been talked about quite a bit in the NTPA.
Really?
Yep,
Already?
Yep, they're kind of starting to give up on it. But I'm not saying they're going to, but we're gonna. So the guys that are building 5-inch Pro stocks, get on it and come
Yeah.
run with us, because otherwise, I think we're kind of
In trouble.
on the chopping block. So
You know, that's the thing for me too, just being from my perspective, is I've heard, oh, this one's getting built, that one's getting built, this one's getting built. I don't understand. Like, I know it takes time to finish them, but I mean, we've kind of been hearing that for what seems like 3 or 4 years now.
yeah, some of them. Yep, we know it too. It just, some guys that they say that they're going to do it, and then they just, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's all talk, it seems like. I don't know.
I know of 2 or 3 down here in my area, because Mid-South has picked it up as a
Yep.
I guess sanctioned class is the best way to put it. Between their ITPA Region 2 is your other place for it.
Yep, Region
I
2.
think
Yep.
for the most part, and then the Outlaws. So there's a few out there. They're just not all grouped together.
ITPA, Illinois, they're out there too, and they've got a lot of good running tractors out there. And we were actually, when we went down to Nashville down there with Dad's with the Prostock, we're actually, excuse me, we were actually very, very happy with their performance out of the tractor on pulling with that tough of a group. I mean, those guys have been doing that class for quite a few years, and he actually held his own, really. I mean, we were pretty happy with it.
Yeah. What are you guys seeing as far as durability goes between your Prostock motor versus your hot farm motor? Because I know the hot farm motors live pretty well like my super farm motors do.
Oh yeah, the hot farm, I mean, as long as you put good parts in it, I mean, yeah, it's still tractor pulling. You're going to have some breakage. It's just the way it is. But as far as the hot farm goes, yeah, we had a stock crank in the gold one, so we broke it over the winter, after the 4th hook this summer. We broke the crank in it, so it's currently down, but we're working on it. And
but you told me before we came on here that thing, it didn't owe you anything. You got everything you needed out of it.
Oh no, it's been in there a long time. It was time. It was just, it's been in that tractor for a long time, so it's made a lot of laps, and it was just a stock crank, so it wasn't new when we put it in there. So
no.
So, and it's been worked on. It's had spun bearings in it, and we fixed it and put it back in, and it was time. We just got lucky that it wasn't worse.
All of these things are a ticking time bomb, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But as far as the Pro stock goes, I mean, we haven't, knock on wood, we haven't had any problems with that thing whatsoever. It's been very durable. We check the screen after every pass, and it's clean. And it just, I don't know, it's durable. It's built to be durable. So I mean, the way the engine itself is built, we could take it to big Pro stock, but it just, I mean, that's what it's built for. But it's just in this lower class, and it's durable. So, and the turbo that they put on these things is just it's nothing fancy. It's just a big ugly turbo that it makes power, but it's not earth shattering power. But it's a durable thing. It's not like our super farm turbos and our hot farm turbos. They're always messing with them and tinkering with them, trying to make power and thinning the wheels out to catch more air, more room for air. And it's just a durable setup. we've been really happy with it. So
Yeah. And everybody says as long as they're living, you're doing something right.
yep.
But
And
all right, man. Well, I certainly appreciate you jumping on here, doing this interview and stuff. We're going to try to bring you guys a few more videos like these from some different drivers. And Mitch, you're one of the young and up and comers in the sport. I think that's safe to say. You told me you were 15 years old in 2020.
yep. So,
So
I'm,
that puts you
I'm
right
only,
at 20
I'm
now.
only 20. I'm only 20 years old. So
Yeah. So that puts you right in my group. So
yep.